Hello and welcome back to Winning Love by Daylight. We're on day something, I think, and last time we had encountered the skeleton dude and went and joined Molly and played as a band for a bit, and then her mum scared us, so we all went to bed. Oh, and then we found out that our grandma was a superhero. So, you wake up feeling pretty refreshed, but not that excited to go back to school. You're almost running late already, so you throw together an outfit to speed yourself to school. Just as you step outside, you can see Maya walking down the street who waves at you. Morning, sleepyhead. You look like you just rolled out of bed. I did. Rough night? Good night, actually. Was kinda keen on sleeping in my own bed for a change too. I don't know, timber floors in a sleeping bag is pretty good for the posture. Excited to be back at school? Not really. I enjoyed having not to be stressed out about it. Yeah, but replaced with evil villain stress. Yeah, that ain't great either. You arrive out the front of the school, where a few students are roaming about. You ready to go in? Yeah. You head towards your locker and a teacher spots you. Ah, I'm glad I found you. You're gonna be joining me and some of your other classmates in detention this afternoon for skipping school yesterday. You might have heard that the principal has gone missing. Oh, or whatever rumours are about. But I'm now the acting principal and I'm not going to let anything slide. You're going to be in a meeting in the classroom L3 to paint signs and prepare things for the prom after last period. Yes, sir. Acting principal glares at Maya. Yes, sir. He walks off in a huff. Totally knew that we'd get in trouble for not showing up yesterday. Man, this sucks. I'm not good with paint. Better get to class, I don't want any more trouble. Yeah. You and Maya walk into your first class. Alana's already in there, taking some notes about something. You wonder if there's going to be another ominous announcement this morning, but nothing ends up happening. The class is pretty quiet, and you do your best to focus on the classwork. When the bell rings, you're excited to be moving through the day. The day passes slowly, like a daydream. You drift through your different classes, barely paying attention. You keep thinking about skeletons and prom and superpowers. Maths and English and history just feel so inconsequential. Hey, wake up! Huh? You look up to see everyone sitting around looking at you. It's lunchtime already, and you've barely realized. Are you okay? Yeah. Just a bit daydreamy today. I keep wondering if the Skeleton King guy is going to attack today. Well, he did sort of threaten to, right? Or is he just waiting for the actual prom night? I don't know. Should we be worried? I don't think so. It sucks that we're all going to have detention after school. Yeah, it means we really can't spend time hunting him down, or training, or anything really. Sucks sitting around painting decorations for a prom that might be cancelled. Yeah, it does feel a bit useless. What do we do? Probably best to just go for the detention. Chances are nothing will happen. And we can find a night where we can go and scout or patrol or something more useful. Should probably ride out the detention and do our best not to get into any more trouble. Yeah, we don't want to be stuck being watched and need to be somewhere else. The whole point is keeping the secret, right? So we got to try and lay low until we can do something at night. Maybe we could find a way to stop him hunting skeletons. Any ideas on how we could do research? We could check the net, but that feels less helpful. Emily, does your aunt have a special book for this kind of thing? Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to ask and dig around a little bit. But for now, we go to class. Act like normal teenagers. Flunk maths, gossip about prom, go to detention and complain. Solid plan. The bell rings and you're already flung off to the next class. Today is already flying by so fast. Civilizations as old as the Egyptians used bricks as an essential piece of their architecture. Clay mixed with straw was dried in the sun using a mold to get the right shape. Bricks were then laid on top of each other, only overlapping on halves, so that the weight of the structure was spread evenly downwards. Any wind or external forces wouldn't topple it so easy, because it was anchored into the whole structure. Clay quarries were usually cut relatively close to where the clay would be used, in nearby workshops or encampments. You completely zone out. The architectural and historical importance of the brick is somewhat less exciting than your actual life. The bell rings and people start to head out at the end of the day. Sit right where you are, because this is the room that detention's in. The acting principal, you have the same music as the Skeleton King. Just saying. The acting principal comes in and puts down some paints and cardboard for detention. He patiently waits while the other teacher gathers up her things and heads out. Then watches as the rest of your friends slowly all show up. Now that all 9 of you are here, I'm not going to be sitting here babysitting you. I have a whole bunch of things to get done. But I will pop back in from time to time to check up on you. You're not to leave the room for any reason. Now these paints and these boards are for making signs for the people that haven't been to the school before. Parents, the man, whatever. We're going to need to set stuff up like arrows and direction, bathroom signs and tickets and so on. Alright, get to it. Well, I guess we better get started. I don't even know how to do this. I don't even know what he wants us to do. Painting is easy. Here, June lays out some of the cardboard sheets on the desk around you, then puts some of the paint tubs nearby. Grab the brush. June puts a paintbrush into Emily's hand and grabs one herself, and dip it into the tub a little bit, and gently drag it across the page. Making letters is a little hard, so maybe we should draw those in pencil first. Oh, okay. That's not so bad. You all sort of naturally pair up around the different desks. But with there being 9 people, you end up standing with June and Emily. June hands you the paintbrush with some orange paint still on it. Here, I'll get started on the pencil stuff and you can help fill in as I go. Yeah, okay. Emily still looks a bit out of her depth. But you both make pretty good attempts at painting it. Emily doing the background and you paint in the lines of the letters. See, it's looking great. Tickets! Nice and visible. That was easier than I thought. It always looks so difficult when you see others' paintings. Well, this isn't that complicated, fortunately. Kiana comes over from one of the other desks. It's getting pretty late. How long are we supposed to be in here? And why hasn't he come back yet? Should we go look for him? If we leave and get caught, get in trouble. Something has happened and we do nothing, that seems worse. We should all go and have a look. All of us? Never split the party. Never ever split the party. Yeah, okay. Let's all go. Emily peeks out the doorway and everything seems quiet. You slowly walk along the corridors and it's eerily quiet. You just made me jump from that base. No one seems to be nearby. No students practicing instruments. No teachers wandering about. It's very strange. You all head into the big hall at the back of the school grounds since it's the only place left. Oh, hey. I was just coming to find you. I knew it! You were that lame teacher all along. What? I literally just stuffed his unconscious body into this closet. Sure. I'm undead. I literally cannot have a body of flesh. The Skeleton King sighs and then opens up the closet to show the knocked out body of the acting principal. God damn it, I thought he wasn't. Oh. Look man, what do you want? I'm here to ruin the prom. Isn't that tonight? I don't see any decorations up or anything. That's at the end of the week. What is it now? Friday, right? It's Tuesday. He sighs again. It's so hard to keep track of time down there. Why are you trying to ruin the prom? Trying to kill you all is too hard. If I ruin the prom, you'll all be depressed. You'll use the motivation to be heroes anymore. It's much easier. Although maybe you might do the trick. You all tense up and ready for a fight. June steps forward and swings her blade outward, which is quickly blocked by a ghostly claw. Emily shoots out a few fireballs. Oh, okay, fair enough. And the skeleton whips his cape around, and it seems to completely extinguish them on impact. Kiana charges forward and swings a heavy fist directly into the center of his ribcage, only for him to deftly sidestep and hop aside. Anna starts to glow a bright yellow, and then a huge beam of light blasts through the center of your ghostly foe. What? You watch as he crumbles to dust, a flicker of the ghost leaving. Holy crap, that was awesome. In all the games we play, the undead guys are weak to light. I figured I'd give it a go. Nice work. He's not dead though, right? I don't think he can die, as long as there's enough skeleton nearby for him to jump to. kind of interesting because this is the first time he built up any kind of a fight. Cass is right. Maybe he was just waiting for a skeleton to get close enough as a backup. Trying to distract us by talking and then holding out for as long as possible. Then we're gonna go to the mausoleum right now to get the rest of them. Also, we're just gonna go beat up a bunch of skeletons. Yeah, okay. You're right. Let's go. It's already starting to get dark. Means no one's looking for us at the school at least. Do we have a plan? Walk in, smash everything until there's nothing left. I've had enough of this guy existing. What if that doesn't work? Well, we'll think of plan B when we come to it. As I like to say, I'll burn that bridge when I get to it. Oh, okay. Everyone is sort of power woke, so it doesn't take long to get back to the throne room in the mausoleum. Oh, you thought you might chase me down? What makes you think that'll do any good? What makes you think that your efforts are any use? I'm eternal. Gotta stop him from monologuing all the time. May extends a hand and hastily lightning bolt arcs upwards from the ground towards the throne. Skeleton King easily sidesteps it and takes a step towards Molly, who slashes out with a claw. At the back of her hoodie, a big black hardened bat wings form a cocoon around her, blocking his strike. Nice. Whoa, pretty, nice. Come on. Willow tugs at your sleeve to get you to step back to safety. Take a step back with her. The skeleton king seems to notice, taking a giant big step towards you. Alana jumps in between the two of you, and a great bony hand crashes through the lot of you, knocking you all to the ground. You barely see anything while you're trying to crawl backwards to safety. You hear Willow shriek out, "Toby, no!" Ah! Oh, hecking sad! No! You see a bone foot and a taupey-colored face in front of you. Grip my face, slowly crawl backwards as Karen steps up to take a swing at the figure in front of you. You hear a flutter of wings as Molly lunges forwards and slashes a claw through cape and bone. After a minute of waiting, scared, staring at the ground. Are you okay? Yeah. You look over at Willow, who is sobbing into the bricks. Sophie and June are seemingly trying to console her. We're gonna get him for this. We are going to annihilate him. Will looks over Kiana and you see a glimpse of an angry face on Kiana that you wish you don't have to see again. Alana calls over from the other end of the room. I don't think there's anything else here. There's another room back here with computers and stuff, but it's empty. What about the cave? There must be something from the cave. We're going. Everyone cautiously walks through the back of the wall to the throne room and into the cave. It's dark, but it isn't as long as you thought it might be. Quickly, you all find yourselves in the middle of the woods. You can feel the breeze, hear the leaves rustle around you. It's already gotten so dark you can barely see anything. How are we gonna hunt him down if we can't see anything? You hear someone click their fingers, and all of a sudden a bright light is in front of you. That is so cool! A little something I've been practicing on the weekends. That is amazing! Come on, let's go! I love it so much. You follow the giant flaming ghost T-Rex, using its light to see anything beyond the trees. But mostly you wonder how your life has come to this ridiculous moment, just bask in its awesomeness. He can't have gotten too far away. Alana slowly and effortlessly hovers up into the air above you to get a better look. And you hear huge flapping of wings, which makes you think Ollie is probably up there too, but your eyes are straining against the floor's floor, looking for anything bone white. There, I see it, more to the left. Alana shines the light downwards like a searchlight, and Emily steers the giant flaming monster towards it. Kiana and June are already ready to pounce forwards, but you, Sophie and Willow are both struggling to keep up with all the running. By the time you catch up, you see the T-Rex lunge towards with a huge bite only to be extinguished, and Emily to fall backwards into Molly's arms as she swoops down. You see skeletons everywhere slowly climbing out the dirt, appearing from beyond the trees, coming to join the fight. Both Kiana and June are taking measured swings into their main foe, each trying to destroy him with a single blow. Alana and Molly are doing their best to protect them from above, while Willow causes a huge briar patch to grow around you to stop any more skeletons from joining the fight. Lightning crackles from the sky as Maya brings down a huge thunderbolt directly onto the skeleton king, only for him to reflexively block it with his cape, leaving him unharmed. Emily ignites her fist and lunges towards him, trying to burn whatever she can touch. A bony foot kicks Kiana backwards into the briar wall, where June is busy trying to clear out the last of the skeletons that are inside the wooden wall. Emily, who's left along with the villain, is knocked to the ground by his shadow claws, and he leans over and slashes through her midsection. Emily, no! You can't see any visible wound on her, but it's clear she's been taken out. Molly opens up her jaw in a rage, and hot lava spews outwards directly onto the skeleton king, melting him into char and ash immediately. All the skeletons banging on the briar wall slowly start to retreat as an ominous voice haunts the woods. I'm going to bring my entire skeleton army to ruin your frivolous dance. There's not a thing you can do to stop me. I will crush everything you love and leave just the husks of your former selves. His laughter echoes through the forest as he fades away. You finally bring yourself to look at Emily, who is lying unnaturally still, collapsed on one side of the briar circle. Willow, whose attention has been on maintaining the wall, finally turns to see what happens, and immediately the wall collapses. No, not Emily. You can't. Willow holds Emily's head gently and cries into her face. You can see Emily's spirit slowly begin to ascend from her body. You are overwhelmed by grief. Everyone standing nearby can barely move, all stunned, watching their friend leave for good. Molly sobs on her knees nearby. I will not let another one die. Willow reaches out and grabs Emily's ghost and forces it back into her body. You can feel the power radiating from Willow as she does her best to save her friend. Come on, wake up, Emily. Wake up. Come on, wake up. What? Oh, Emily, you're okay, you're okay. I've got you. Hello. Did I just die? Maybe a little bit. Molly rushes over and wraps her arms around Emily super tightly. I'm so glad you're okay. I don't know what I would have done without you. Emily looks up at Molly and wipes a tear from her cheek, and gently replaces it with a kiss. I'm okay. We should go. I don't feel safe here. You all help Emily to her feet and start to walk out the woods. What are we gonna do now? He seems way more dangerous than I initially thought. I guess now we're hoping that Emily folks have some kind of monster manual. A what? Sort of like a guidebook for villains. Yeah, I'm not sure. I haven't really had a chance to look through our library. We should probably head right there. That's a good idea. I don't even know I could do what I just did. It might be a good idea to get them to take a look at you. I feel okay. I do. I feel a bit light. But yeah, see what my aunt says. Hopefully they can help. After wandering around the woods for a while, you're greeted by familiar streetlights of your town. Surely there's some kind of way to lift his curse. You better not be talking about me. No, the skeleton. Oh, that's more like philanthropy. Like? Pretty much. The philanthropy is a totem that helps keep them animated whilst undead. So we have to destroy something. Like an artifact? Maybe. Or dispel an enchantment or something. How he manages to skip between bodies is an extra step I'm not sure about. Can't I just throw him into the sun? I'm not gonna say no. I don't know if we have any books about... Emily stumbles a little bit, falling into Willow, who catches her, and Kiana steps in to help prop her up. Sorry. It's just I feel a bit... I'm pretty sure I saw my dad. Just now? No, when I was... I don't know. I felt this weird connection to something now. Like I've gotten up from my computer and forgotten to take my headphones off. Everyone looks at Maya sternly. Sorry, I do that a lot. I feel like I could... Are you okay? Yeah, I can see ghosts. Here? Yeah. She's just... Emily shakes her head clear. Anyway, I'm sure I'm fine. No, I'm fine. I'm reading them. I think just part of my powers, my aunt's talked about stuff like this before. Just takes some time getting used to, I guess. Are you sure? Yeah. Let's get back to the skunk. We got a skeleton to eat into the sun. Wait, that's it? Oh no! Oh, but I want to find out. Well, that has been an amazing game so far. It's really well thought out. I love the art style. I love the music. Just really well done. Alright, and so to my he, she's, and theys, thank you so much for joining me on this journey of winning love by daylight. And I shall see you all in hopefully episode 2 soon. Bye.